My name is Abbot Gregory, Vocation. I'd just like to share with you briefly a few comments on how this all began, from me being a man from down the bayou to now being Abbot of St. Joseph Abbey. It all began, you could say, when I was in my mid-teens. It's strange. I never thought I would be a priest at that time, really. I was never an altar boy. But something was saying inside of me that I wanted to live a holy life. And so that began the journey. When I first started studying to become a priest, I was studying for the Diocese of Houma-Thibodeau. But eventually I decided to join this monastery. And this monastery has been a place where I feel I have become more and more what I am supposed to be. It's been a journey, however. It hasn't all been smooth, but it has been very fulfilling, and I cannot think of anything else I'd rather be than a monk of St. Joseph Abbey. When I first started studying in the monastery for the priesthood, I did go to Notre Dame Seminary. I made solemn vows. In 1987, I was ordained in 1988, and since I was ordained a priest, I have always been involved in some type of administrative position, like in the seminary and in the monastery, to where I was also director of the physical plant. And what I'd like to share with you is, what is the overarching image that comes to my mind about my life as a monk? It is what Jesus says in the Gospels: once you put your hand to the plow, you don't look back. The birds have nests, but the Son of Man has nowhere to lay his head. I really feel monastic life for me has been that way. I've always felt that I was always in the right direction with my hand held to the plow. As a monk, everything belongs to the community. It doesn't belong to me, so I imitate that as well. I don't have a nest to call my own. It's only temporary. And as a monk, everything is held in common, which I like. It's so easy to accumulate things, but as a monk, even if you do accumulate things, it's only temporary, and you have to move on to the next job or to the next step or stage in your life. And so that is very attractive to me. You could say that the overarching thing then about monastic life, it prepares you to truly be a disciple of Christ. And it has helped me in the ways in which I have grown in my own understanding of what it means to be a man of holiness, a man of commitment, a man who knows how to love people that you probably would not have chosen to live with. But that's what Christ calls us to do. He makes it a commandment, not a feeling. And so all of monastic life is a reflection of walking with Christ. And I'm 67 in a few months, and all the more I feel that the last walk I will take is when my community brings me to my place of rest in our cemetery. It's a constant reminder, as St. Benedict says, that a monk should keep death before his eyes always. And so I don't want to end with anything bleak or depressing such as death, but monastic life is the most fruitful and most fulfilling and life-giving vocation that a young man could ever entertain. And I invite you to do the same. If one day you decide you want to follow in Jesus' footsteps, this is the best and most perfect way to do so as a monk.